Alright, so I wanted to look into exactly how much Season 2 content made for Black Clover Mobile, looking at the KR side, the JP side, the Google Play Store, and the Apple Store to see how much they made in the month of July. Now, I'm going to be honest, okay, I already know the numbers, but I wanted to look more into it and kind of talk about the reason why perhaps they made this amount. Now, from what Kaku has shown me, or his post on Twitter, they made around 1.9 million for the month of July, okay? I'm not going to lie, that is not the greatest, especially for a brand new game that has only been out for 2 months now. This is pretty bad. So in comparison, I believe they made around 10 million or so for season 1 content, which is good. That's really good, okay? And it's kind of crazy to think about, like, they dropped like a decent amount within, like, 1 month later. The fact that we went from like 10 million all the way down to around, just barely $2 million is a big difference, right? I would say that season 2 was mainly at fault just because not of the character release, but because like just the lack of content, right? I feel like season 2 was really bad in terms of just like not having anything at all. And keep in mind, you guys, right now this game currently with the way it's built is mostly strictly PvE, right? There's really no co-op, no real-time PvP, unfortunately, not yet. I mean, I know that they are working extremely hard and trying to make it like more, what is the word, integrated and just like more fun for players to enjoy overall. But right now, when it comes to season 2 content, it just wasn't fun. I mean, y'all even know, like, myself, Giku, all of us, we made our videos talking about like how the game wasn't exactly too, fun at the time. It's true, it really is true. So I do think, okay, especially with how the game is built, in the sense that you only need to pull one character and then you get a max LR. They're also losing a huge amount of revenue for that, and I feel like they're gonna have to come up with some other way for them to make money. Maybe that's why you guys, like, for those who are pay to win, maybe that's why the packs in the shops aren't as cheap as how you would like it to be, because they have to compensate for that in other ways, because of the fact that we get one character for free. I'm sorry, not for free, but we get one of the characters. You pull them for the banner and you get them all the way up to LR for free, right? The only time you really need to pull out for like max dupes and stuff is if we were to have like competitive like competition, like real-time PvP. But yeah, because we don't, it doesn't encourage players to really put out the wallet and put out money like that, like how you think you would. So in comparison, okay, we have like other apps that have been doing really good. Grand Cross, dude, made over $5 million within the past month, which is insane. 200k downloads. Black Clover only made around like over 1 million, which is like 2 million here. And what is it, like, what download wise, we were sitting at 60k downloads. That's not exactly the best. In comparison, it's kind of crazy, right? Just think about like the same devs that worked on Grand Cross is making like buku money. Now keep in mind, I do know that Grand Cross is kind of like in their, what is it, like special celebration festival anniversary, something like that, right? So I do understand that it is gonna bump it up just a little bit, but kind of crazy to think about. And then Legends, Jesus Christ, dude, 20 million and then 2 million downloads in the past month. That's kind of crazy to think about. One Piece as well, that's actually Treasure Cruise. This is very surprising to see. Wow, I did not know that. But yeah, it's kind of crazy to think about. It just makes a huge difference to show that like content actually encourages players to like pull out the wallet and put more money into the game. Now I do think, okay, I do think this month is going to be a lot better for sure, without a doubt, because not only do we have content for once, but we actually have hype units. Now season 3, I'm not sure, maybe I could be wrong, okay, maybe I could be wrong, but right now we are in our midst of season 3 content. As y'all know, we have Asta, Charmy, and Vanessa. I'm not gonna lie, I do not think people pulled out the wallet for these guys, alright? Maybe they did, maybe it's because of Vanessa and Charmy, but when it comes to like actual kit wise, I don't think people have pulled out the wallet for these guys. And instead, I think they are saving for Julius, and I do think that Julius is gonna make the game a decent amount of money. Is it gonna make like 10 million? Not sure, but I do know that people are gonna come back for Julius because it's the Wizard King. You have to come back, without a doubt. So I feel like I'm gonna guesstimate a little bit here. I think for this month of August, right, because Julius is coming out in around like 2 weeks, I do think the game is gonna make 5 million. Okay, I'm gonna predict 5 million for Wizard King Julius. Maybe that's a little too much. And keep in mind, we should be getting other banners as well, like repeat banners. So I think we're gonna be getting like a Mars step up banner or something, which I think Mars is a fantastic unit, so he would not be a bad addition to the account. If pay to win, if y'all want to pull out the wallet for Mars, he is not a bad choice at all. Really good unit, still used heavily in PvE, and then for AI PvP he is used somewhat, but not as much anymore. But yeah, that is my guesstimate. I'm gonna say 5 million for the month of August. I think so, at least. It's Julius. In my head, it makes the most sense, and I do think people are willing to pull out the wallet just for the character alone. Even if he isn't the greatest of units, I do think people will still want him on the account, considering the fact that he is our quote-unquote very first festival unit. So I'm excited, and it seems like his new banner format is going to be new as well and interesting to see. So yeah, we will see. But overall, do y'all think the game could have made more for season 2 if they came out with better content? I think so, without a doubt. 1.9 million, I'm sorry, it's not the greatest. Yeah, it sucks, but let me know. Also, comment your prediction for the revenue for this month. Let me know, okay? My guesstimate is 5 million, but for downloads, I'm gonna say, let's see, people are probably gonna be coming back, and we're probably gonna be getting new players because of Julius. I'm gonna say 100k downloads. I'm gonna say 100k downloads for the month of August, but maybe I'm completely off on that. Who knows? But let me know y'all's thoughts, and comment below your predictions. Right? I'm gonna send y'all a nice one. Take care. Peace.